I have already reacted to a few things, not even a few things, a couple of things when it comes to World of Warcraft, because I've been playing this game since vanilla. So you guys can find some old reactions on the YouTube channel. But what I'm gonna be doing today, just like I did with Black Myth Wukong and what I did with Wild Assault, I'm gonna be watching all of the cinematics. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be watching gameplay cinematics, like the ones that you have like in-game and all that shit. I might. I think it could be a little nice touch. You know, why not watch that? You know, if we're gonna be watching all the cinematics and, you know, all that shit. It's just, I don't want to watch Shadowlands.
4 years have passed.
Ah! I'm gonna crack it up, 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 I'm gonna crack it up.
United against the might of the Burning Legion.
Right before World of Warcraft take care, chat. Give Chris a big suck for me. Why don't you come over here and suck me yourself? Anyway, take care, Dixie. Love you.
The drums of war thunder once again.
Yo, by the way, let me know if the crunching is too much. I'll move my microphone away, because I'm not sure if it's, you know, annoying or anything. Dwarf with the bear gets me every time. Well, get ready. I'm ready for war with it. If anyone thinks that I'm not gonna be pausing throughout all this shit, you got me fucked up. Stop pausing, Chris. Stop watching my video. I'm gonna be pausing. I'm gonna be talking about shit. I'm gonna be commentating over shit because I want to make this shit transformative. But I'm definitely not gonna be talking over these trailers because you got me fucked up. This is masterfully crafted piece of work, and you want me to talk over that? You got me fucked up. I remember when I saw this shit the first time as a kid. Oh, so I was like, okay, we got like a night of running. That's cool. That's cool. Keep in mind, I've been playing Warcraft 3. I didn't play Warcraft 2. I played Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos, and obviously Frozen Throne. But when I saw the night of run through this shit, I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. And then she turned into a fucking. Right there, I locked my shit. I'm the warlock. Man, they just don't make them like they used to, man. They just don't make them like they used to. My first class race ever in World of Warcraft was actually a Tauren Warrior. Funny enough, a Tauren Warrior was my first ever race and class when I started out. And then when I got to like level 60 and I raided in AQ. I raided in AQ? No, wait. I raided in Blackwing Lair, AQ, Ragnaros, Molten Core. I went halfway through Naxxramas, but we never ever beat Kalphasad back then. And then when Burning Crusade came out, I was on the same tank, because my Tauren Warrior was a tank, so I tanked in Gru's Lair. I tanked against Kalphas Sunstrider in DI. Black Temple, I was off tank. I never ever raided Sunwell with Kill Jaden. But I remember at that time right there, I was like, why am I playing a warrior? I've always loved mages. Mages has always been my thing, right? Like magic, sorcerer, all that shit, right? So I made an undead mage. And that Undead Mage went through Molten Core, basically every single raid that was back in Vanilla and TBC. All of them. All of them. When my dad saw the Orc swing that shit, he was like, yo, I gotta play an Orc. Bro, it never gets old. It never gets old. But yeah, ever since that day, I have not played anything else but Mage. I played a little bit of Death Knight and whatnot, right? But Mage has just always been my thing. So I've been playing Mage for like 15 years, maybe more. In prison for 10,000 years. Banished from my own homeland. And now you dare enter my realm. You are not prepared.
You are not prepared.
Fuck! Chat, this was a bad idea. Chat, this was a bad idea. I'm fanboying like this is goddamn Lord of the Rings right now. I'm quoting everything. Marat, by the way. I don't think a lot of people knew that was Marat. Was Marat even a character back in TBC? He was like, he was there, right, in the TBC trailer and whatnot. But I think Marat, quote me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think Marat only really kind of like became like a fleshed out character in what? Like Wars of Draenor. Like they clearly took the design that this Draenor had and then made like Marat. So this is why like when people go back and look at TBC, they're like, yo, Marat? Marat's here? I'm like, I don't even think Marat was a character back then. But I was like, they just took him and made him into a character. Chris remembered the trailers too much? Bro! Half of my life is put into this shit! Half of my life! And I don't even make that much WoW content. What the fuck is wrong with me? Bitch! Oh shit, my pride! I can't. This was a bad idea, chat. This was such a bad idea. This was a bad idea. We're gonna be here for the next 9 hours. I'm gonna be pausing. I'm gonna be talking about my experience, childhood, all of that shit.
You are not prepared.
Okay. Love it. I'm not gonna do shit here, okay? I'm not. No. This is. Listen. This is Wrath of the Lich King. This is Wrath of the... You know what's funny? I'll say this. I'll say this. When I went back and watched Wrath, I had like... I think I did that on my stream. So when VOD was coming out, back in 2014? When did VOD come out? Was it 2014 if I remember right? I went back. That was like when I started. So that was like a year after I started streaming on Twitch. Because I started like in 2013, October 5th or some shit like that. October 13th. No, November 13th. I went back and I had like a marathon like that on my stream where I was like watching all these cinematics. The moment I came to Wrath of the Lich King, and you have Arthas like stomping, right? I want to say 2012, 13th, maybe. No, because I started. Because here's the thing, I started my stream. One of my first streams was back in 2013, and I only streamed World of Warcraft and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 at that time. And I remember that I was doing Mr. Pandaria stuff in 2013. I was doing PvP with my human mage at that time. So, I know it couldn't have been 2013, because I think that was like the end of like Pandaria. And then 2014, VOD was like up and coming. So, but anyways, I watched all the cinematics, and when I got to Wrath of the Lich King, and you have Arthas like stomping in the snow, and the song begins, right? The chord and all that shit. I shit you not, a small tear was just like falling down my cheek. And I was like, I remember, you can't find that footage anymore because I didn't fucking upload that much to YouTube back then, even though I started my YouTube channel in 2012. But I remember I saw that shit, I was like, man, I didn't remember Wrath going that hard. So out of respect, I'm gonna try. The keyword is try, chat. To not choke up on this this cinematic.
The very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name.
But it always give me like spine chill and like
Arthas.
makes me choke up a little bit. It might help because I'm eating very, very spicy like peanuts. They're very spicy. They're making me refuse to fucking choke up. I'm choking up. I'll stop.
I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon.
Bro, I'm sorry, I gotta pause. When Arthas pulls out Frostmourne like that, I remember as a kid, what was it, like 2008? I saw that shit, 2009, 2008, something right there. I looked at that shit, I was like, bro, I know he got a big cock, but like, that literally just solidifies it.
Of righteousness.
Remember,
Our
all
line
eyes
has
always
ruled
been
with wisdom
and
strength. And I know you will show restraint when exercising your great power.
Fuck! Bro, at that time I didn't even know that was a Syndragosa. I just thought it was like a regular ass fucking dragon. I straight up thought it was a regular ass dragon until I went back and watched it. And when she's like standing on top of like the kind of like cliff, and she spread her wings and then fly over like all the undeads and shit, the scourge, I was like, nah, this dragon is way too big to be a regular ass dragon. This gotta be Syndragosa. I didn't know that as a kid. Until then, I was like, goddamn, that's actually Syndragosa. Na 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 na. Whee!
But the truest victory, my son, is stirring the hearts of your people. I tell you this, for when my days have come to an end, you shall be
Still better cinematics than most games today is crazy. Yo. I was about to say that. I was actually about to say that. It's insane how these cinematics are still doing good to this day today. This is wild. I think WoW, didn't they do like a classic like remake cinematic of this? Where it's like in a higher quality and shit? I think they did, right? I think they did like a 4K version like later on. This still holds up to this day today. It does. I think someone made a rescale AI version. Oh, that wouldn't even surprise me if they did. My hatred burns. Y'all fanboying so hard, okay? I'm fanboying so hard. Bam, bam. Yo, chat. Once we get to BFA, I have a lot of shit to talk about. Hilarious shit to talk about. And I even still have some of my old videos that I can like bring up just to like show what I'm talking about. Booty bay. Booty bay getting booty fucked. The world is my torment.
Its wretched kingdoms quake
Beneath my rage. I remember when I saw this as a kid, I didn't remember how old I was. I must have been like 15. 15? If Wrath came out in 28 and Cataclysm came out like what? 2010, 2011, maybe 2012? It must have been like 11 and 12. Because like Pandaria ended in like 2013, something like that. And then you have WAD, which was like 2014, if I remember right. Yeah, I must have been like 15, 17 maybe? Not 17. I think I was like 16 maybe. 15, 16. I remember when I saw this and you see like all these areas just getting fucked. I didn't realize that like it was actually like zones in WoW that was getting fucked. So when you see like Booty Bay here, I was like, oh shit, you know, oh tsunami. This is insane. And then after once the reveal was done, it didn't hit me like, yo, that was actually Booty Bay. What the fuck? You got like fucking the Barons here. I would assume the Barons, and then you have this. I'm not quite sure what this is, but I'm assuming this might be Razor Hill or Orkrima. That was always kind of like my go-to. And then you have I forgot what this area is called. I actually forgot. Yeah, I actually fully forgot what this area is called. Twisted something with needle. Wait, it was Thousand Needles. Yes, Thousand Needles. There was some. I was about to say Twisting Needle. That was a mix of Twisting Nether and Needle. Thousand Needles is the area called. Yeah. But it got completely overflooded. Why are these trailers getting me hyped? I don't know anything about WoW. Cause this is the shit. That's why. That's all you need to know. Cause this is the shit. And you could actually try out WoW for free. Yes, you can actually do that, but you can only get to like level 20, so have fun with that. You might as well just play Classic.
But at last,
The whole of Azeroth will break. And all will burn beneath the shadows of my wings. Bro, I watched fucking this shit live as a kid. My dad, I don't even know how to. My dad was able to like put up shit. Like I forgot if this that obviously showed up BlizzCon, but I remember my dad put up a fucking TV because I was so hype about WoW, and he knew that, so he set that shit up and then showed me the trailer. Bro, I was like a fucking kid in a fucking movie, shaking my popcorn. If I had fucking popcorn, I would have been fucking shaking them. Oh, losing my damn shit. Movie when? I mean, they made a WARCRAFT movie. It was alright. Could have been better, but it was. This is where you have what's that, Zool? I think that was like a young version of Zool at the bonfire Dark Souls, at the fire next to Sujin, where he's like, Sujin of the Dark Spear, you turn your back against your own people. And then Sujin goes, the Horde is my people. If it be war ya bring, then I stand against you. I love trolls, by the way. I love trolls a lot. Let's see if I was wrong about that dialogue.
Vol'jin of the Dark Spear, you would turn your back on your own people?
The Horde is my people. If it be war you bring, then I stand against you.
We good. So you have Cataclysm stuff here, and then they started to like re-upload some of their old stuff. You kind of see that. I don't want to watch it though. I do want to watch the Wrathgate though. It's not much of like an actual cinematic. It's like an in-game cinematic, but listen, you can't do an all cinematic reaction or re-reaction or whatever we're gonna call this, and then not have fucking Wrathgate there. Come on, man.
Back, you mindless wretches!
Bro, I lost my shit when I saw that. When I was playing Wrath and you get that cinematic, oh my god. It literally sent so many fucking chills down my spine. Back, you mindless creatures!
Back, you mindless wretches!
Wretches!
Fight on, brothers! Rise up, sons of the Horde! Blood and glory await us! Luntargar!
For the Horde!
I was wondering if you'd show up. I
Couldn't have the allies of all the fun today. It's not FNAF on the PCB. No. I know FNAF is not on the Dead by Daylight PTB. I just said out loud that I know about the FNAF stuff because I saw the news. I know it's not about that.
The
blood of your father, of your people, demands justice. Come forward, coward, and answer for your crimes. If anyone ever comes at me and tell me that I'm not a WoW fan, because I remember when I reacted to BFA back then, and I saw Sourfang, and at that moment I couldn't fucking remember Varrock Sourfang's name. I was like, yo, I know who that guy is. Fuck, what is his name? And everybody's like, oh, he's not a true WoW fan. Look at this guy. He doesn't even know that that's Sourfang. Bro, I literally just quoted at least 15 different fucking cinematics. Shut the fuck up. Oh, let's not even get into Anduin part. I'm gonna talk about Anduin part once we get there.
will show you the justice of the grave and the true meaning of fear.
Enough talk! Let it be finished!
One shot it. Arvin, could you at least check if you dropped like a Warshawn like mount or something?
You will pay for all the lives you've stolen,
Traitor!
Boldly stated, but there is nothing you can...
What? Did you think we had forgotten?
Did you
think we have forgiven?
Behold now, the
A terrible vengeance of the Forsaken! Sylvanas. Death to the scourge! And death to the living! Fall back! This isn't over.
Now, all can see.
This is the hour of the Forsaken. We're finished.
We're finished. No escape for any of us.
I want to remind y'all that Alexstrasza literally burned him up to a crisp just for him to survive. Bolvar. Father, is it over? Father, is it over?
At long last.
No king.
No king rules forever, my son.
I see.
Only darkness before me.
For me.
I'm dead, bro! It's kind of funny that you had like Yaxaron from Alduin say the same line, no king rules forever. I wonder about that. I wonder why he said that. Interesting. Yeah. Why would you say that? And what was it again? The World Soul Saga, the last Titan expansion. What did it say? Oh, we're going back to Alduin to see the return of the Titans. Oh, that's kind of in Alduin. Oh, how convenient. Yeah. Have any of you guys ever noticed when Tyrion Fordring puts on the helmet of domination on Bolvar, they actually play the song that is being played in Alduin against Yaxaron. Just want to point that out real quick. Listen to the music. Listen to the music.
Be forgotten, brother.
I must be forgotten, Tyrion. If the world is to live free from the tyranny of fear, they must never know what was done here today.
Same song that is being played in Alduin against Yaxaron, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. Very convenient, huh? So you have in the cinematic, you have Arthur's father saying, "No king rules forever," which is literally what Yaxaron also said when you're fighting in that fight, and you get like the vision of like Arthur's torturing Bolvar, and he's like, "I'll never serve you," and then you hear Yaxaron yell, "No king rules forever." You have his father say it. He puts on the helmet domination, and they're playing his theme. Where are we going again in the last Titan expansion? Are we going back to Oldwa? Huh? Hello? Blizzard? Oh, it's confirmed we're going back to Oldwa? To see the return of the Titans? Oh. Hello? They just hang up on me. It's time.
To ask why we fight is to ask why the leaves fall.
It's in their nature.
It is in their nature. Perhaps there is a better question.
Nah, just my mic. Not my mic, my freaking camera. Alright. Is that a hog? Stop. Nani? None the fuck? What was that, Chad? Wow, that must have been a mob hater because he was fucking gassing out of here. The moment he saw the Pandaren, he said, I'm leaving. He was driving the fucking motorcycle like he was getting chased by the fucking cops. I just wanted to point out, the moment I saw this, right here, I was like, oh shit. Right at this part right here, I was like, oh shit. Like, it was like, it hit me. It's like, oh fuck. Pandarens. I like Mob. I enjoyed Mob. And I know, I know. Some people are gonna be like, oh, of course you enjoy Mob. You're a furry, right? Of course, right? Pandarens, blah, 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 all that shit. No, I actually thought it was a good expansion. It was a good expansion. However, Wars of Draenor could have been the best expansion ever. Ever. Yes. Better than Wrath of the Lich King? Yes. It's very hard for me to say that, but yes. But they fucked up. They fucked up hard. That's the Dragon Warrior Poe. So that's his name. Poe! Our battle will be legendary! Fuck with. Why do we fight? To protect our homeland. And for Pandaren big booty hoes. That's me. It's me.
To protect home and family. To preserve balance and bring harmony.
And get big, dummy, thick, dumb truck, mommy Pandaren milkers.
The question is, what is worth fighting for?
Beautiful. You know what time it is, right? It's time for... Ooh. Did we watch the cinematic of Siege of Orgrimmar? It's kind of like a cinematic. Fuck it. I'll watch it. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll watch it. Where's the cinematic? I remember they had a cinematic with where they had like the human and the orc sitting together at a bar, and that was like the end of Mr. Pandara, and he's like, it was a bear, and then the orc goes like, in a hat, and then they both like pass out because they like drank too much. They drank too much of Chen Stormstow's brew. Oh, shit! My war chief. It burns. Bring it to the pools. I may fanboy a little bit. Enough!
Enough! You have run rampant for far too long.
Hell scream.
But that stops now.
Step aside, Pandaren. You confront the force beyond reckoning. Your father doubled in power beyond reckoning. Where is he now? I gotta stop saying sorry because I'm not sorry and I won't stop. Hadouken! Yeah! Give me your shit! Falcon Punch! Yes! Bloop.
I have fought beside the Tauren trolls.
The trolls, and none of you are nothing like them. Ah! They are no longer part of my horde. Tatsumaki Seppuken. That was not even close to that, but whatever.
Hear of this. They will come for you.
Yes, I'm counting on it.
The armies of the world.
When I saw this, I was like, bro. I actually thought back in Mob when I saw this, I actually thought that like Alliance players and Horde players was gonna be able to team up, but it was just like story-wise, cinematic type of shit.
Will come for me.
I actually thought.
And within my
But look at WoW now. Now you can actually play like you can play a Horde and you can still raid with an Alliance player.
And your anger.
But such power cannot be contained.
It must be unleashed.
A time will come when you will answer for your crimes.
I answer to no one. This was historical. Fuck. It was a bear.
So... it was a bear?
In a hat!
That was the last cinematic they did before bot. Look, little funny one, little cute one. I think it was cute, but you could definitely tell who they were like appealing to. All right, chat, ladies and gentlemen, the most epic, the most savage, the best, well, the expansion that had the possibility of being the best expansion to have ever existed in WoW history. And I'm cracking it up. Everybody was loving this. Going back to the good old fucking Warcraft 3 days. Yes, when they first went through the Dark Portal. Not Warcraft 3, Warcraft 1. Shit!
Claim your destiny. You will all be conquerors. And what's good then? What we give in return? Everything.
Fuck him.
You would reject this gift?
Don't ever call me not a World of Warcraft fan. You know what? Oh my god! Fuck, how did it quit? Oh my god, I don't understand how they fucked up one so bad, chat. You know what's cool about this part? Grom Hellscream, yes, I still call him Grom Hellscream, not Gromash Hellscream. I like calling him Grom Hellscream. That's like the good old WoW, well, not WoW, Warcraft 3 days. The best thing about Grom here is he doesn't even look scared. He doesn't even look shocked or maybe because Garrosh already told him that, you know, oh, this is gonna happen. You know, Magtheridon is gonna like pull up, blah blah blah. He's like arguably one of the best, strongest pit lords that have ever existed, la la. So he doesn't even look shocked or surprised. He just looks pissed. He looks so pissed at Magtheridon. Did I say Magtheridon? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, chat. Manaroth. Manaroth, not Magtheridon. Magtheridon is from Magtheridon's lair in TBC. I meant Manaroth. Jesus Christ.
And did you bring these Mongols here? Just to watch you die.
Yeah, I meant Manaroth. Manaroth. I said Magtheridon. Oh shit. And even after saying don't ever talk shit about me and not knowing like WoW and shit, I'm a fucking huge fan, and then I say Magtheridon. You know, people are used to gonna be like, bro, this guy doesn't even know this is Manaroth, this is not Magtheridon, he's a fucking fake Warcraft fan. I just know they're gonna say that now. I know. No! I'm cranking it up. God, it's so epic. I gotta stop. Bro, Bro, there were so many people like on release on VOD. I couldn't even get into my fucking my garrison. That's how much it was lacking.
It was not our destiny.
Times change.
Get off me. I've actually thought about something here. So I know one of the Bronze Dragons took Garrus back in time because he wanted Garrus to change Grom, Hellscream, and the Iron Horde's fate, because he wanted Garrus to like have Grom, his father, by the way, not have him drink the demon blood of Manaroth and then turn into like, you know, the slaves of like the Burning Legion and Sargeras and all that shit. But Garrus had different plans. Garrus went back and he actually rallied all of the different clans, because as we know, back in Draenor you had the Frostwolf clan, you had the Shadowed Hand, and you know, just all the clans, right? They were always like fighting against each other. And then you had the Draenei that landed on the planet, and they called it Draenor. Well, they figured out well, I forgot, did the orcs call the planet Draenor, or was it the Draenei? I think the orcs called the planet Draenor, and then you had the Draenei who landed on the planet. They called themselves Draenaiden. That's what they called them, which meant like exiled in their kind of like native language or some shit like that. But we know that Garrus then rallied all the clans together, and the Iron Horde became like the Iron Horde, and then the entire clan, besides the Frostwolf clan, fought against Manaroth and Gul'dan, and then, you know, chose to have Gul'dan as their slave so they could make the Dark Portal and then become conquerors and all that shit. But if you actually really think about it, wouldn't this actually make Garrus look like a bitch? He got beat up by the Alliance and the Horde, and he went to a different timeline to then go tell on his dad. He actually pulled a Draco Malfoy. He literally said, my father will hear about this. And he went to a different timeline where his father was alive. And then he takes the axe, Gorehal, and throws it to his dad. Isn't that actually like telling your dad? My father will hear about this.
We will never be slaves.
I always thought about it like that. Like, wow, Garrus, you're a bitch. But we will be conquerors.
But we will be conquerors.
Fucking goated. Goated. And the music too. Everything about VOD was just like, oh man, it could have been so good. Yeah, look at this. Patent confirmed right here. Look at this. November 13th, 2014. I remember right. It was actually in 2014. Yo. This was 10 years ago, almost. This was almost 10 years ago. So I was 20. I must have been like 20, 21 when I played fucking Wars of Draenor. No. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god. Jeez. And I'm 30 now. I'm 30. We're not watching like the Lords of War. We're not watching that. That's too long. There's too many parts.
How dare you show your face here, Warlock? You promised conquest, Grommash.
Yet brought these lands to ruins. Your men have died for nothing. My soldiers die with honor. And what about your son?
Garrosh, my son, you lost everything.
Yet brought these clans to ruin.
These clans! I fucked up, chat! Shit, I'm not a true Warcraft fan!
Your men
My soldiers died with honor.
Did they? And what about your son?
Garrosh. My son.
You have lost.
I'm really surprised that it took Rom that long to realize that Garrosh was his fucking son. The guy literally comes from a fucking different timeline. Hey, yo, what's up, man? Comes from a different timeline. Don't worry about it. I just took like 35 years back in time. Anyway, so about 5 p. No, that's a lie. That's where Kargath cuts off his arm. That's true. 9 p.m. At the mountain of Kil'jaeden, or Kil'jaeden's throne, or actually it's not even called that yet, but let's just say it's called Kil'jaeden's throne. So at 9 p.m. There's gonna be this demon, this pit lord. I don't know if you know what a pit lord is yet. I mean, it is 35 years back. Kil'jaeden haven't even met this fucking planet. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Excuse me. So 9 p.m. There's this demon lord whose name is, it don't matter, you're gonna kill him within 5 minutes, but you know, in case you want to know, his name is Manaroth, and he's gonna like, he's gonna make you want to drink the demon blood. Oh right, there's this green orc. Probably the first time you're gonna be seeing a green orc, you're probably gonna be wondering what the fuck is wrong with this albino orc. He's not an albino, he dropped like demon blood, warlock, whatever, all that shit, whatever, right? So 9 p.m. precisely, you are gonna grab the cup and you're gonna pour it down, and Manaroth, the demon, is gonna, he's gonna be a little bit mold. He's gonna mold a little bit where you're not gonna drink the demon blood. Why am I telling you all this? Well, I'm glad you asked, because 4 p.m. I'm gonna go to the Frostwolf clan and ask if they want to join. I know you've been having some problem with the Frostwolf clan, but you know, maybe a new phase might change something. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna realize that Duratan, which is the leader of the Frostwolf clan, he's gonna beat my ass, which is basically no. So I'm basically wasting time there, but I got nothing else to do like 4 or 5 p.m. You know, Kargath, you know, 5 p.m. So 6 p.m. I'm gonna go to the Tannin jungle and I'm gonna talk to Kilrock. Yes, that Kilrock, the guy who's a pussy. You'll know who he is when you see him. Then I'm gonna go to Blackhand. I know you've been beefing a little bit with Blackhand, but hey, new face. And I'm gonna have Blackhand come over to the Tannin jungle, and that's where we all gonna meet up at Kil'jaeden's throne, and you're gonna kill Manaroth. Yes. Everybody else who rally with you, they're not gonna do anything. They might throw some catapults and stuff, but yeah, don't worry about them. And then 10 p.m. we're gonna take Gul'dan to the edge of Tannin jungle, and we're gonna build this giant thing. Let me just come up with a name, you know. I'm gonna call it let me use a word that haven't been used for the past 30 years of Warcraft history. Dark portal. Yes, we're gonna call it a dark portal, and you are then 11 p.m. You're gonna thank me for rallying all the clans, and I'm gonna give you Gorehowl. You may wonder why I have Gorehowl and you have Gorehowl. Don't worry about it. Just don't look at your own Gorehowl, because I might have taken it after traveling full time. But besides that, you're gonna get Gorehowl, and then 1 a.m. in the morning, someone is gonna come through the portal, and we're gonna be ready to fight them. Now, how does that sound? That, I have a theory, that's how Garrus did all this shit. That's Garrus. He did all that.
There is.
But the point that I was trying to make is, how the fuck did he not figure out that he was like a family member or some shit like that after doing all that?
There's only one choice. Drink.
And fulfill your destiny. Your poison.
Poison.
Will damn us all! Bitch, ass. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Your iron will
is legend.
I will enjoy breaking you.
Who
will be the first
to accept this gift? Power such as mine for any willing to serve.
Kilrock is a bitch, actually. I mean, he's always been a bitch. Well, he did have like the whole vision when he took out his eye, blah blah blah, and he saw all that shit, and he wasn't scared anymore. He kind of welcomed his death and all that shit. So I guess Kilrock was just kind of like doing this because he said, I mean, I don't know how this shit is gonna end. I don't even know how this shit is gonna turn out. But fuck it, I'll drink it, right? Maybe I'll get the vision that
Fate,
I was hoping for.
you know what must be done. Kilrock!
Yes.
I will build a new horde. I will forge you into an unstoppable weapon.
You know what's so funny with this scene? If you actually look how Kilrock looks, he looks so much like Blackhand in the Warcraft movie. Am I the only one thinking that right now? Actually, like right now. I do find this a little bit funny. Just a little bit. Oh, this one! Oh, I thought this was the one with Archimond. This is the one where fucking Grom talks about the raid and shit. Hellfire Citadel. This is where he creates Hellfire Citadel.
This. You have no vision.
You have no vision.
What a true seat of power demands.
Yep.
A citadel of hellish fire worthy of my masters. A monument to entomb the souls of all who would dare to defy us.
They will defy you. I have seen their
I forgot it was that patch where they added the fucking fleet shit.
They are fearless. It does not matter what vile creatures you summon to the battle. They will persevere.
The only boss that didn't show in this trailer was Archimond.
Their resolve is unbreaking.
Because they would have been mass spoiled, duh, obviously.
They will come. They will fight. And they will wash their blades of your blood in victory.
Go if you must. Or fight if you must.
Fight if you must,
Yep.
Hellscream. It is no matter. In the end, we all serve the Legion.
I didn't. The fuck? Here's where he finds Illidan. Illidan Storm Rage. He starts laughing. Ha ha ha. Gasp! Legion.
As before, it seeks to annihilate everything that we hold dear. I go to face it, knowing
Knowing
I may not return.
it's been difficult. It's the way fucking Varian says it. It's been difficult. Bitch, what do you mean difficult?
All my life I have lived by the sword. I've seen kingdoms burn and watched brave heroes die in vain. It's been difficult for me to trust after losing so much.
You guys have no idea how I thought it was so cool that they showed King Varian Rin in a cinematic like this. I don't think they ever did that. I think the only times like so besides the Warcraft, like the World of Warcraft comic books that I have over there, besides those, King Varian Rin wasn't really that relevant. Besides, obviously, when they showed him in the cinematic of Ulduar back in Wrath of the Lich King, they showed him in Mr. Pandaria cinematics as well. So before you go to Mr. Pandaria, before you go to Pandaria, and then at the end of Mr. Pandaria, after you beat Garrosh, and you have like Thrall with the whole like, you know, you're not worthy of your father's legacy, and Varian jumps in and he's like, his punishment is not for you alone to decide. Yeah, it's really only been like in-game cutscenes and stuff. It hasn't really been like something crazy. So when I saw Varian like in this cinematic, I was losing my shit. And I'm not even that much of an Alliance fan. I play both factions, but I obviously lean a little bit more to the Horde side, as you guys can tell. But besides that, I think like I was like, yeah, yo, that's so dope. And I think this is the first time they also saw, we saw Sylvanas in like big cinematic, besides like video games in-game cinematics. What?
But from you,
I don't think we saw any time with like Sylvanas like this.
Tolerance and faith.
Open fire! It's coming.
Open fire!
Yo. Let me put down the knife. It's a butter knife. It's not a sharp knife. It's just a butter knife. But let me put it down. Let me calm down. Okay, it's just World of Warcraft. I'm just a little bit excited. I think that was the first time we ever heard Anduin's theme. Or a small sample of Anduin's theme. Cause they only played Anduin's theme later down the run of Legion. Never at the start of Legion. We needed Varian to die first, and then you have Anduin going to the place, Broken Shore, picking up Varian's sword, all that shit, and the theme is actually like becoming more and more his. I think that was like the first time we actually heard Anduin's theme. But you must be willing to fight to preserve peace.
Preserve it.
Mm-hmm.
You must be willing to fight. For Azeroth!
We got 3 more expansions to go, chat. Let's go to the one that everybody wants me to watch. I know people are gonna be saying, yo, why didn't we watch this one? Well, buckle up, chat. We're watching it. Because I know you guys are gonna complain about
Prophecy. must be fulfilled. Your old life has passed. The light will forge you a new one.
This is not for you to take.
The light will heal.
I am my scars.
The light is your destiny.
My destiny is my own.
You can see Tyrannon's eyes is like disappearing, or like the light in his eyes is disappearing, and I think that's what Illidan was talking about when he's talked about like the light made you blind to the truth and all that shit.
Your faith has blinded you.
Yeah, your fate has blinded you.
There can be no chosen one.
What do you? So again, like I'm like, at the end of the day, I believe what the old gods are saying. The whole 6th seat at the high table, all mouth hungers, and the other one is trying to feed off of another. You can literally see, like, when it comes to the void, you have the Void Lords and you have the old gods that's trying to take over Azeroth, the Sleeping Titan, la 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 la, and the moment we got rid of N'Zoth, suddenly Saval, the jailer, death, all that shit, suddenly steps in. Suddenly steps in. Everybody, every single seat, every single power, cosmic power, is literally racing to get like Azeroth. And so far it seems like in the War Within that I forgot the bitch name, but she's like part of like the Void and all that. Seems like that, you know. I'm not sure, like I'm not even sure if she's like a fucking old god or not. What is she? Salatef, I think her name was, right? Salatef or some shit like that. What is she even? Is she a Void Lord or is she like an old god in like a Void Elf disguise? Like, I'm not even sure what the fuck she...
Ours is a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid the price for sharing this world. And we have forgotten what makes us strong.
This cinematic was actually fucking tight.
Close ranks. Advance has won.
My king! We have her cornered.
My king, we have her cornered.
I'll tell you guys something real quick. When I saw this the first time at BlizzCon, not like live, like being at BlizzCon, but I was watching it live at home. Oh boy. I almost teared up. When Sylvanas screamed for the Horde. I almost teared up. Salving! Oh, you know what? I also forgot that in TBC, that they showed like the troll riding the raptor in that cinematic, like the cinematic of TBC. I completely forgot about the troll from the TBC cinematic because it's been years. So when I saw trolls in this cinematic, I was like, yo! Like, I it felt like it was the first time they were ever showing like trolls, but it wasn't. So I had people in my YouTube comments also being like, bro, this guy doesn't even know. Bro, I almost teared up. I choked so hard. I remember watching this shit live in my reaction. I almost choked. I was like, like that, like because like the silence, no music, and then her just screaming for the horde, echoing through my headset, gave me so much fucking chill in my entire body, and I was almost like fucking waterfalling of just crying because everything, like, keep in mind I've been playing this game since fucking vanilla, so it's like years. Just playing Horde for years. Playing a little bit of Alliance, sure, right? But playing Horde loyal for years. And just hearing that, I was like, it almost made me tear up. Because I was also thinking Sylvanas was like, I didn't trust Sylvanas. Even Vol'jin said that in Legion. He's like, I never trusted you. Sylvanas wasn't really someone we really kind of trusted. We were already kind of saying, you know, Garrus 2.0 back in Legion. So seeing her just screaming for the horde, I was like, it was like everything that I ever doubted about Sylvanas just fucking, like, it just vaporized away from me. It was like, she's actually true to the horde. I was so, and that's where it almost, like, I was just watering almost at that point. And then it turned out that, you know, she actually was a bitch. It actually turned out that she actually was a fucking bitch. Savvy boy! Here comes. Push forward! Bitch! 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 Hey, what's up, Soft? Oh! Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I said. Quoted in this specific part of the cinematic. When he did that, right, and raises his hand, mass rest, all that shit, in my reaction video, which I can find for you guys, I can find it, because I think I still got it. In that moment, I remember I was sitting and I was watching that shit, and it's just kind of like, I don't know why I said it, but that's just how it felt. Two-handed sword, by the way, okay? Last time I checked, a priest cannot wear a fucking two-handed sword. Plate armor? Is that his grandfather's fucking warrior armor? So in my mind, at that specific moment, I remember that I said, Paladin? I said it like that. It was like a questionary kind of guess. I was like, Paladin? As in like, yo, Anduin is actually starting to walk the path of a Paladin? Because we know how Anduin was back in, like, Mob, Mr. Pandora. He did not wear plate armor. He did not wear a fucking sword. He had, like, the little kind of, like, staff type of shit that he also used in Hearthstone and all that shit. So seeing Anduin like that, I was like, yo, Paladin. YouTube comments, everybody being like, bro, he's not a fucking paladin. He's a fucking priest. This guy doesn't play World of Warcraft. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a priest. You dumb, ignorant, N-word shit. Fuck you, F-word. Fuck you, you fucking C-word. You fucking M-cricket. You fucking monkey. You a fucking baboon. Like, people were blasting with me slurs. And I remember I replied to all the comments being like, bro, do you not see this? Am I the only one that has eyes right now? Can you not see that Anduin is actually walking the path of a fucking paladin? Am I the only one that that apparently see this? Two or 3 years later, Shadowlands. Yep. What happened in Shadowlands? Why did they have Anduin beat like Arthur's 2.0? Why did they have Arthas be involved when it came to Anduin? As a matter of fact, why do they even still have Anduin portray a little bit of, you know, pointy sword towards Thrall in the War Within? I think it's funny. If you ask anyone now what Anduin represents in WoW, there's gonna be the usual people that say, oh, well, he doesn't really portray anything. Just like you have, you know, Vol'jin, who's like a shadow hunter. He's the only class in the World of Warcraft lore, blah, blah, whatever, right? Shadow hunter. Besides Rakan and whatnot, right? But he's like a shadow hunter, which is not like a playable race. Well, not race, class. But, you know, you also have Vol'jin, who did dabble a little bit in monk class as well when he went to Mr. Pandaria and, you know, Jin Stormstout and whatnot, right? Point I'm trying to make is, yes, these like important characters like Anduin, Vol'jin, faction leaders, right? They have the ability to be more than just one class, right? Yes, we all understand that. But if we're being honest, chat, does this look like a priest or a paladin? Compared to everything we've seen so far, all the way up to War Within, if you had no idea what Anduin is, or even what he, or even like, at this point we don't even know what Anduin represents. Now Anduin talked about that he's too scared to talk to the light, and the light doesn't answer to him, and he's just like a regular ass kind of like warrior so far. But if you ask everybody so far, now most people would actually label him as a paladin, which I find it so ironic, because I said that 3 years before. I said that 3 years before anybody else said it. And I just said it with a question mark behind it, because I wasn't too sure what kind of path he was walking. Clearly he's using a weapon that a priest can't fucking use. If we look past, you know, he's a special character and he's like important to the lore, and they, you know, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But I was like, yo, he's kind of walking the path of a paladin. And then they have all this fucking shit with Death Knight, Arthas type of shit, you know, stabbing the sword down, blah. And like, I mean, come on, right? Everybody who was talking shit to me back then in Battle for Azeroth cinematic trailer, the first time we saw that shit, holy fuck, I really hope they're eating their fucking words right now. You're fighting an unwinnable battle, but the fox woman with childbearing hips is watching. And then you resurrect everybody.
Stand!
As one! For the Alliance!
For the Alliance!
I love that. I love that. Go back to your father. I can't. He's dead. The Horde is all we have.
How many do you think?
Too many.
So I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. If Illidan was still in Azeroth and not being Sargeras' jailer, he would have never, ever, not for a single fucking moment, allowed Sylvanas to burn down Teldrassil. I'll be completely honest with you guys. It wouldn't even surprise me if Malfurion Stormrage was taking a nap at this moment. He was somewhere in Darkshore taking a nap. Even Tyrande Whisperwind was like, where, hello? I know Tyrande, she shows up like later, like in that mission in Darkshore, but I mean, hello?
I
I can't.
He's dead. The Horde is all we have.
It's all we have.
So, you know me.
So, you know me. Is that it? What I've seen?
What I've done?
What I've done?
No! Sabby boy! Don't break your tusk!
Oh, give up, boy.
I've always wondered, who is more physically strong, a troll or an orc? If you said a Tauren and an orc, obviously the Tauren. Duh, right? It makes sense. But what about a troll and an orc? Because, like, sure, a troll is actually taller than a Tauren. A troll is fucking tall, right? They're big, but they're more slim, muscular type of stuff, right? I've always wondered. I don't think I think most people is gonna say orc, but I think people are sleeping on a troll. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a troll fanboy. I mean, clearly Sabby Boy is like way shorter than fucking Sourfang. Keep that in mind. If that would have been Vol'jin, he would actually have been looking up like this while holding Vol'jin like this. Like, let's be honest, Vol'jin was a fully fucking grown Darkspear troll. Sabby Boy seems to be like really young as a troll. Live another day.
Another day.
Without honor. I'm watching this cinematic because Bwam Sandy. That's literally the only reason why. We're watching this because of Bwam Sandy.
Well, this is a surprise. You're looking pretty good, Your Majesty. So, why have you come to see me?
It's so cool!
Your aid. I see. You want to make a deal with me. Go on.
Become my Loa. Grant me the power to recover my kingdom, and I will elevate you above all Loa.
Yes, so you get your kingdom back. All very nice. But soon you're
All
tired
very
of old
nice.
You go back to the living Loa, the one who bring the rain, makes the crops grow. Not
wither and die.
No. I need more than just your word.
If you do this for me, I will bind my bloodline to you.
Who succeed you will keep this bargain to serve me in life.
Yo, shout out to the voice actor of fucking Bwam Sandy. Bwam Sandy is arguably one of the best things that ever came out of BFA. And I'm saying that actually liking BFA. Because I was playing on the Horde side, obviously. In BFA. And I'm a big fan of trolls. I love trolls. I love them. I've been loving them since Warcraft 3. They are my boys and gals. Especially the gals. What's up?
At Lordaeron, you had the chance to take my life. Maybe even end the war.
Yeah, let me just walk into an Auric that clearly kind of wants to kill me and just shut the door behind me. Yep. Good old stockade. Yep.
Why didn't you kill me?
Could kill you now.
Could kill you now.
I spared you because I believed you have honor. Was I wrong? Do you want more innocence to
I gave everything for the Horde!
The Horde?
I have given everything for the Horde!
Blood for it. Kill for it.
And Sylvanas is destroying it. She will destroy everything. What I want.
Brasses.com. Right here. Get it while there's 50% off. Look at them fucking lats. Look at them delts.
So, this is home now.
Oh yeah, that's what you say. This is home now, not home. This is your home.
Family.
Family.
And where are they?
Not far.
Not far. This world
looks good. But it's wrong.
Wrong.
Broken.
Broken.
Falling apart.
Falling apart.
Just like the Horde.
Just like the Horde.
Do you know what she have done while you've been hiding?
While you've been hiding. I left that life behind.
I'm no one's savior. I will not lead the Horde.
I will not lead the Horde.
I didn't ask. But I was hoping you would at least fight for it. Bitch, I would've been fighting for it for fucking 20 years, man. I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Bro, when the rogues fucking pulled up like this, I was losing my shit. Like, hey, yo, rogues can actually stealth? Like, it's not just like an in-game mechanic. This is actually how they do it. How did you do that? Now that's the true question. Yeah, give me your neck like fucking Metal Gear Solid. Yeah! Snap your neck. I might be known as Sour Fang, but they call me Solid Snake. In Sweden. I followed them.
I followed them.
People like us, we don't get to hide.
You and I.
Fuck! I fucked up! Chat, I fucked up the diet. Alright, yo, last stream, chat. I'm about to get fucking exposed on Twitter, on YouTube. They're gonna come after me now because I fucked up the quote. Yep, it's over, chat. Last stream, last Twitch stream, last YouTube stream. We are moving to Kick. We're moving to Picardo. It might be better to move to Picardo because nobody watches Picardo. So I'll feel safe over there. Bro, when he pulled out the axe, or at least when you see the handle, I thought that shit was Doomhammer. Like, how the fuck did you get Doomhammer back? But it's the axe. Bro, imagine if Thrall could just fucking summon the elements like again and all that shit. I think he still can't do that. I think he's actually still kind of like fucked. Like where the elements doesn't really like speak to him or like answer.
His warriors have sworn to fight. For you. Many lives will be lost. Or perhaps
just one.
Just one. Sylvanas Windrunner!
Makora!
I challenge Makora!
Have you guys noticed every time Makura has been mentioned in Warcraft movie, in World of Warcraft, well, a couple of times in World of Warcraft, let's be honest, every time, there's always one cheating. The only time we actually don't see one cheat in Makura is in the Warcraft movie where you have, I forgot his name, the human, where he's like doing a Makura against Black Hands. And like, you know, he's running towards him and then he slides into the DM and he fucking cuts his balls and then, you know, stabs him from behind. That was like an honorable way, and then, you know, all the orcs, they don't kill him and whatnot. It's actually the only time like a Makura was legit. Every other time a Makura has been like involved in the story, it's always been fucking cheat. Gul'dan cheating, Thrall cheating to kill Garrosh, Sylvanas killing fucking Sour. Like, it's always been cheating.
Why should I accept your challenge?
You want me to suffer. Imagine just commanding someone over here, like being like, bitch, come here.
Brother, you cannot win.
Does Sylvanas actually cheat before she actually cheats? Because, like, her two daggers, or like swords, or whatever they are, when she's cutting up, like, Sauerfrank, you see, like, this kind of, like, purple, like, shit oozing out of his body. Because I know you are allowed, in Makura, you're allowed to have a weapon, and someone, like a shaman or some shit like that, is allowed to, or a druid, anybody who has some magic shit is allowed to bless the weapon. Oh, fuck, I forgot about Garrosh! Garrosh actually cheated himself, because the Tauren that wanted to kill Karn Bloodhoof, Bane Bloodhoof's father, she actually poisoned, Gorhal. Wasn't it like that? She poisoned like Garrosh's weapon, and when he hit Kane Bloodhoof, he just fucking fell to the ground because like the weapon was poisoned, and they saw that as like a blessing, but it was like secretly poisoned. So even Garrosh cheated in Makura, even though he didn't know it. He didn't know, right? And he was pissed. I remember that he was pissed because he almost lost against Kane Bloodhoof, Kane Bloodhoof. I already forgot how like mention like or pronounce his name. Bane Bloodhoof's father. Cairn Bloodhoof, or some way to like pronounce it. C-A-I-R-N-E. Cairn Bloodhoof or some shit like that.
Let it be finished.
Let it be finished. Bitch! I'm really surprised how strong Sylvanas like looks here. Besides, you know, besides Sauerfrank, he's fucking old, right? But, you know. I trusted you.
And so did they.
Bro, everybody was simping so hard for Sylvanas. I was like, I felt like I was the only one that didn't simp for Sylvanas. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, she's hot, right? She's dummy thick. Especially like on Route 34, everybody been making mad content of Sylvanas, either art-wise or animation-wise and all that shit. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna change my opinion how she's doing shit in fucking World of Warcraft.
You tried at Teldrassil.
You failed.
Hope remains.
You just keep failing, bitch!
At Lordaeron. You failed. Here we stand. You just keep failing.
The Horde is... Oh, is it will do it? The Horde is strong! Bitch! The Horde is nothing!
The Horde is nothing!
The fuck you say, bitch? What? What? Excuse me? Been spending 15 years for this?
Are all nothing!
She's so angry.
For us!
And she cheated. Yep. Literally one-shot him. Not gonna lie. First time I saw this, I teared up. I actually did. I teared up. Not this part, but the moment when you see like the Forsaken Undead just standing there, kind of looking at them, not sure of like what she wants to do. And then she goes ding ding, and the gates opens up, and then everybody else starts ding ding. That made me start tearing up. That part. Not now, because I've been watching this cinematic for like 1,000 times, of course. But sometimes it still makes me choke up a little bit. Just a little bit. Ding ding. Who got onions? Fuck! I'm kidding.
But no king rules forever.
Ball. I said ball. Bolvar look fucking sick though here. Right here. I remember Asmongold saw this shit and he was like, haha, yes! Everybody thought it was gonna be like, oh, Lich King is back. You know, we're so back. WoW is back. Boy, were they wrong. Boy, were they fucking wrong. I saw this shit live. It's funny because like everyone thought that Shadowlands was gonna be like the thing that brought WoW back. Like that BlizzCon was like everybody was just like hype, excited. It was the same BlizzCon where it just showed Overwatch 2, if I remember right. Everybody was just like excited. Magic! This was dope. Fucking dope. Not gonna lie, COVID saved Shadowlands. Fuck, you might be right about that, because everybody was home. Everybody was working at home. Well, most people was working at home, so they were like, yeah, you know. So people were just playing fucking WoW Shadowlands while while working. So much power. That one I do remember. And this world is a prison.
Power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
I mean, so far in the WoW lore, with, you know, Sleeping Titan, and, you know, there's this conspiracy that the Titan was always dreaming and all that shit. And Aeronaut was like behind that and whatnot. Aeronaut might be like a secret Titan villain who's like gonna backstab the other Titans. The whole this world is a prison. It's not far-fetched. There, you know, because how many prisons do we have in Azeroth? A couple. There's a couple of prisons, if you kind of think about it, for like the old gods and whatnot. The power of Kool-Aid. And I will set us all free. The way she said free, free. Here it comes, here it comes. Free.
And I will set us all free.
Free. I don't know what it is with Sylvanas, man. She just sounds like a Karen. Sylvanas sounds like a Karen 24/7. And I will set us all free. She does all this shit. Burns tells her so. This, that, and the other. Blah, blah, blah. And she's always like, savor it. Nothing will last. Saval, the jail out of nowhere. Too long I have lived with this floor design. Now everyone will serve me. Nani? Serve? Man, why did you just shoot an arrow at me? I will never serve. Bitch! Oh my god. Flex your wings.
Where every soul has its place.
Yeah. Bro, the fucking Bastion Angels, man. When they're flying you around or like carrying you around, they're literally choking you. You're just like, ah! while flying you around. My queen. Mommy. Oh yeah. Maldraxxus. I was chilling in what is it called? Ardenweald. What is it called again? Like faction house? I was housing Ardenweald. Yeet!
Beyond the veil lies darkness.
Bro, I can't take fucking Saval serious. Looking at him now after everything in fucking Sepulchre, the first one or some shit. Why, Saval? Why would you betray your own people?
A cosmic divided are not prepared for what is to come.
Like, oh my god. It was so ass. Chad, how did we go through this? How did...
Cries out in pain. We must
So this was 10,000 years ago. What happened 10,000 years ago? I actually forgot what happened 10,000 years ago. Oh, that was the first time the Legion invaded Azeroth. Yeah.
We entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers.
They're Nartheus, but some others called him Donnie Big D? What the fuck? Come on, Rocky boy! You must do it. He's so cute. I like Rocky Boy. That's what I at least call him, Rocky Boy. Rocky Boy, no! Okay, we're good. Come on, Rocky Boy. I love here he just closes his eyes like, yeah, it's over, and then Extrasha just grabs him. Extrasha pulled up fast as fuck though. Like she was nowhere to be fucking seen. Dragon mommy! Mommy! Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy, mommy, sorry, mommy. Mommy? You know what I loved about the Blizzard dev team for Dragonflight? I remember when they introduced Dragonflight, they were like, Dragonflight, it's about dragons. Everyone loved dragons, right? Okay, bye. That's it. They literally carried the entire expansion with just like, it's about dragons. You know? Who doesn't love dragons? That shit was funny as fuck. Oh, wait, what? Are we already going to fucking the War Within? Really? Jeez. I guess every other cinematic for Dragonfly was just like in-game cinematics. Yikes. Alright, the War Within. We're here. Chat, we are here. Thrall.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time.
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
So good line right there. I love that line. By the way, yeah, chat. By the way, priest, right? Not paladin, not death knight, not all the shit that. What sword, right? What happened? What Shadowland, right? We should start saying that now. We cannot say what sword anymore because they're not ignoring the sword anymore. We should start saying what Shadowlands, because let's just pretend the Shadowlands didn't exist.
My son.
My son. Lich King pose.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen.
Not after what I've done.
Not after what I've done.
Frog is so old now.
You are not your past, Anduin.
Damn, this shit looks so good. Every time Blizzard comes out with a new cinematic, it just looks good.
I trust you.
Like the high quality cinematics. Which always made me wonder why they didn't just do this with the entire Warcraft movie. That would have been so much better. Hear me.
Hear me.
Some people might think Astaroth is gonna be the last Titan.
By the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
Sargeras might actually be the last Titan.
I'm not sure yet.
But that sword.
But that sword was aimed at someone.
Cause like, here's the thing, right? We know that Astaroth, the entire planet, is gonna be fucked. When Astaroth, the sleeping titan that is inside Astaroth, is finally gonna wake up, the entire planet is fucked. She's gonna burst out of that shit. But the question I have is it actually Astaroth as a normal titan, who is arguably probably the strongest titan to have ever existed, that is bursting out of Astaroth, like, in a good way? Or is this the result of the fifth old god, Zalatath, or whoever is the fifth old god, bursting out of Astaroth? That's the question. That is my question. Because you can see like the lightness is kind of like bursting up, which is kind of like golden light. So I'm assuming that Astaroth is like, you know, the whole like the World of Warcraft expansion, the last Titan. And she's actually gonna be like the Titan, the god of creation type of shit.
My visions.
Vision.
From below.
From below. Ashkahet. Oh, like, yo, I'm looking so much forward to that zone. We gotta heal these wounds, champion. Stop. Stop. Immediately. Stop that bullshit. I do not want to hear somebody going, champion, we have to heal these wounds. Astaroth is wounded, champion. PTSD, stop. I don't. Shut the fuck up, Magni.
Battle lies deep within.
Bro, I gotta be completely honest with you guys. Seeing that little smirk right there and her look and all that shit, you know what it made me do? The first time we saw this at BlizzCon, I went Rule 34. Zalatath, there we go. I went straight on Rule 34 just to check how many people like this character. And last time I checked compared to now, there's only 66 drawings, 3D, whatever, poses of Zalatath. There's only 66 artwork of her on Rule 34. Is this unjust, chat? Or is it more like we just have to wait for the game to be out and then maybe people are gonna go ham? I don't think they'll ever go as ham as they did with like Sylvanas and like Alexstrasza and, you know, the typical characters. Unless this is someone that I have to like go out of my way to draw. I have talked about drawing like World of Warcraft characters, because why not? You know, if I played the game since like vanilla. If I'm gonna make any kind of content of World of Warcraft again, besides playing the expansion, the up and coming expansion, you know, I might as well do some kind of like evergreen content, such as like artwork and shit. People can watch it and they're gonna go like, oh, cool. You know, maybe I'll draw Zalatath. Why wouldn't I draw Zalatath? Zalatath is like a little bit, you know, she cute. Yeah. I've done this. I've done this in WoW. I did this yesterday, but I've never seen the trailer.
It's been too long, old friend. How's the family?
It's
Wood.
better if I keep my distance.
Of course. The Void. Actually, your connection to the Void is why I asked you here.
The Void whispers.
We still don't know what this dark heart.
Hold the fuck on. Is this the fucking oh, what is it called? What is it called? I got it with Heritage. Thank you. Heritage. That was the word I was looking for. I got one with Volpera yesterday. Is this the Darkspear Heritage? Fuck, man. I might have to make might have to change to fucking troll again.
We still don't know what this dark heart relic is capable of. But we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger.
The Harbinger.
Which is why I need your help.
See you soon, Khadgar. Dark heart in hand.
The hunt begins. Face match looks weird in my honest opinion. Really though. Right? I don't remember if I saw this one.
For so long, I've watched you all. Your mortals.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't think I watched this one. Why did they change Elira's like hairstyle?
Proud defiance. The lonely.
They changed all of her look.
Not to feel.
For some reason.
You cling
Anduin.
to faith. That
In
can't
Selfless.
sustain you. You revel in power that cannot withstand what is to come. You convince yourself.
Fuck you.
That you are of purpose.
Champion! Azeroth! Need ya!
Deeds can make a difference. But deep down, you know the truth. That when all your illusions are burned away, all that is left is your fury.
See, I have a funny oh, that's nice with the stars and shit. I have a theory. I don't think that the elements don't want to answer Thrall. I think is whatever is happening to the heart of Azeroth, the whole void and all that shit, old gods being involved. I think that's the reason why the elements don't want to answer. I actually think that.
And in the end,
I don't think it's because
glorious fury
would
will be mine.
Look at her! They did it on purpose. Question though, if she will be the big bad for 3 expansions. I don't think she's gonna be the big bad for 3 expansions. I think, honest to God, I personally think that we're gonna take care of her fast. But whatever is gonna happen is gonna lead to this 5th old god. That's what I'm honestly thinking. I don't think she's gonna be a villain for like the next 3 expansions.
For countless generations.
I don't think that at all. I think the War Within, we're gonna take care of her, and then whatever happens in the War Within, we're gonna win the fight, but we're gonna lose the war. So this 5th old god that she's serving, or maybe she is the 5th old god, and then when we defeat her, that's just gonna unleash like this 5th old god. And this 5th old god is gonna actually take over Azeroth, which is why you see like the world shattering and all that shit. And something's gonna happen that where we're gonna have to leave Azeroth, or we're gonna go through like a different fucking timeline with Azeroth, some shit like that, which is gonna lead to like the Midnight expansion. Midnight expansion is, well, the thing is, we know that we have to go back to this Quel'Thalas in Midnight, where apparently the Void Lords are the forces of the Void is like there to fight us and all that shit. So my theory is that something is gonna happen inside of Azeroth that's gonna unleash this 5th old god, and this 5th old god is gonna be able to come to the surface of this broken, shattered world now, and is gonna be able to seep through where the Sunwell was. So just like when you had killed Jaden coming out of the Sunwell, remember that shit? Now it's gonna be that 5th old god, and that's gonna start the Midnight, where the entire world of Azeroth is just gonna be clouded in darkness. So this, I have a theory that they're probably gonna change like the entire weather, the entire sky of Azeroth. So just like when you have like that little like red dot in the sky, which is like supposed to be like Sargera's heart and whatnot, and you know, when that disappears, that means we are in big trouble. I think that's gonna be tied to that and related to that as well. So the Midnight expansion is actually gonna be fucking midnight. The entire world is just gonna be engulfed in darkness. That's what I think. So there's gonna be no like daytime in WoW. There's gonna be no nighttime. There's just void. We're just on Azeroth and there's just void. The entire sky is just void. And then eventually, once we defeat this 5th old god, which is probably gonna take the entire expansion. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Hopefully it's not gonna be just a fucking patch again. We defeat this 5th old god that it had ties to Zalatev, and now this Titan Azeroth is finally gonna wake up, and that is gonna be the 3rd expansion, World of Warcraft, The Last Titan. So I have a theory that the Last Titan is either gonna be Sargeras or it's gonna be Azeroth. Azeroth, we're gonna find out that Azeroth is the Titan of creation, the god of creation, and Sargeras is seen as the god of destruction. And Aman'Thul and all the other Titans had always envied and being jealous of Azeroth, which is why if you go back to some of the old world maps of World of Warcraft, you can actually see. So for example, in, I'm assuming it was Burning Crusade. Yeah, I think it was Burning Crusade. So in the actually, okay, I need to pull up. So you have Azeroth here, and this is supposed to be Aman'Thul. This is supposed to be Sargeras, right? That, like, you know, it's supposed to be the, oh, this is God. Oh, this is, you know, Satan. This is the devil. But it's actually, this is supposed to be Sargeras, and this is supposed to be Aman'Thul. As you guys can see, the entire world is like clouded, which is keeping Sargeras as well, like, kind of away. So if we look at some of the other world maps, so I'm assuming what world map, I think they changed it. Yep, right here. So this world map, you actually see Aman'Thul as well, and you see Sargeras. But if you pay attention to Sargeras, it seems like he's trying to like spear the sun. And you have again Aman'Thul here trying to keep Azeroth safe, clouding Azeroth away from the entire other like cosmos and shit, right? Other titans. So my theory is here that this sun is supposed to be, well, you know, in most mythologies, the sun is seen as like, you know, the sun, creation, sunlight, blah, 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 blah. And in Legion, well, we know that Sargeras is trying to, you know, stab Azeroth, which he does. 40 minutes, just saw thumbnail. Nice.
And even across time and space, their courage never faltered, even upon the very threshold of death. While new hope blooms on the horizon.
There were some people that had a theory that Azeroth's soul is a dragon or some shit like that. I'm not sure about
The
that.
final battle.
Not to say that they're wrong. I'm just like, I need a little bit more evidence. Yeah, I have not watched this. I have not watched this. Look at this. Are these old god tentacles reaching out right now? What the fuck?
Now, in the darkness, at the
Wait, I haven't seen this!
heart of the world, the drums of war thunder once again.
Yo, she quoted the first one?
And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul.
Wait. No. This shit reminds me of N'Zoth. This shit reminds me of this. The same color pattern as N'Zoth. Like, old god shit. Nah, wait. Are we actually seeing an old god in disguise taking over Azeroth?
The world's soul, so long denied me.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. Wait. The world soul for so long denied me. Is there an old god within Salateth? Wasn't there an old god within like the dagger? Isn't that the same case here? But like maybe the amulet or whatever the fuck it is, maybe that has like an old god kept inside of it?
Long denied me shall be mine.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait. This one I already watched. You guys can go watch my reaction. It's like my last video, my latest video or some shit like that. Yo, what up, guard? Yeah. I love his shit. How strong is this dwarf, man? I love that he's just like, what is he forging? Did anyone ever figure out what the fuck he was forging? By the way, wood. Yes, wood. Nothing has. Chat, what is this? What is this? Can we talk about this? I actually see an eye here. I lost my shit when I saw it. What is this? Two drops of cocaine. Ashkahet. That is gonna be my favorite zone. That is actually gonna be my favorite zone. And then you have this. Boom. I actually like that you can see like the orbs in her eyes when they're flying around. You see that? Oof. Oof. I think that's... Alright! We did it! Clap it up, chat. That was a good run. That was a good fucking run. From Warcraft Vanilla till now. God damn.